How y'all doing once again? It's your boy L Dog. Just here to talk about a subject that should be very important in everyday life and especially relationships. Uh, and the reason I want to talk about this subject is because I heard something on the radio that kind of, well, not kind of, it made me think about this word and everything that it stands for. Um, so the the subject of it was okay. They were taking callers. The radio station was taking callers and talking about what do you want to tell your spouse or significant other before before you die or something like that. And so the lady called and she was like, "Well, what I would like to tell my husband is that involved in an affair for the past several years." What the hell? What? And then she just started kind of going into details about, him and, oh, well, I'm doing it because of, stuff that's been done to me from my husband and such. I mean, I'm listening. I'm like, do you know how fucking stupid you sound right now? Clearly you're unhappy. You're in a situation where you feel like it's a flex. It's a flex because you're getting away with this. And then on top of it, you're on national radio. So, and then they asked, so you don't think he's going to hear this? And she was like, I'm pretty sure he's not going to hear it. You're pretty sure. Pretty sure could be the difference between life and death. I'm just saying. It clearly you have no more respect for this man, your husband. Clearly. So why the fuck would you continue to be in this situation? I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe just call me old school. I guess. This shit here is important. If she love you, the respect come along with it. That's it. Obviously, that chick, she does not respect her marriage or anything. And my thing, why are you still in the marriage? 7 years? 7 years? And I mean, and I understand and apparently at one point he was doing his thing. He was doing his thing while they were married. Okay, so she's spiteful. She on a revenge kick. But 7 years? 7 years? And I can't remember. I think there's kids involved. What kind of example are you setting for your kids? Man, walk the fuck away from the relationship. Just walk away from it. Like I said, it might be the difference between life and death. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That shit was stupid and childish. And I know she's grown. She's very much grown. Get a divorce. It should not be happening. Or do y'all have an agreement to be in an open relationship? And that's on some other shit. Like I said, it ain't. It's almost like it ain't no almost. There's no respect. There's no respect whatsoever. And you thinking you getting over? You thinking the shit funny? How old are you? Come on now. The shit is crazy. And obviously you ain't got no respect for yourself because you on the radio sound like a damn fool. And regardless of what he might have done, or I'm guessing he's done, yeah, or he might have stepped out or whatever like that. And I always say this in a relationship, whatever. Anybody, I mean, challenge me on it. if you're in a relationship and you cheat, it the, it's gone out the window. If the other person finds out, it's never gonna be the same. It's never gonna be the same. I'm not gonna look at you the same way. That shit is gone out the window. The trust is gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. And you know that kind of that kind of heartache, you can't go to the doctor for. There ain't nothing they can do about it, especially if it's real love involved. If it's real love involved and it ain't just for show or putting it on social media or what the fuck ever. You know what I'm saying? People don't respect that shit. They just looking for labels. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. It's really sad. When I heard that shit on the radio on the way to work that morning, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people today? Like, you know, and the job that I have, I love to hear stories about, you know, these couples, these marriages, these people that's been married for, you know, 30 years, 20 years, 50 years. I mean, all that to me is an accomplishment. It is, because that means you found your forever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on the same wavelength. She supports your goals and he supports her goals. And that's the foundation of a successful relationship. You know, I ain't trying to get on here and preach or nothing like that. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Respect nowadays is the utmost importance. It is. I mean, it has to exist. It has to exist along with the love, so the whole thing can be successful. Because as men, we prideful. We very prideful. So, you know, we always look for that respect. I mean, and it's got to be there. But like I said, when I heard that, I was like, she is wilding. She is wilding out. Like 7 years, a 7-year affair, and still going. Like, what kind of example are you setting for your kids, your little ones? They gonna grow up to think that that's cool. It ain't none of us perfect, you know what I'm saying? But my thing, man, male or female, if that motherfucker love you and he willing to kill if anybody touches you or harm you, he might be at that level where if you do something towards him and he loving you that much, and vice versa, to go for the women too, the women towards the men towards the women. You know, it's nowadays, man, you can't play with people's feelings. It's a dangerous game. It's real. That's why I be like, I don't understand. People are afraid of being in relationships with blunt people, but hell, that's what need to happen. Stuff need to be said. If talking needs to happen, talking needs to happen. Conversation. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to come home and have a conversation with your significant other. There's no reason. But that situation, that's crazy. No respect. Absolutely no respect. Respect is the key thing. Is the absolute key thing. But I'm I'm gonna leave that alone. Uh, I just thought I'd touch on it, and to everybody out there in YouTube land, I would love to hear y'all comments on this subject, because it's something that's been happening with nowadays. It's crazy. It's like it's the respect is just completely going out the window. You know. But like I said, I would love to hear y'all comments on what y'all think about this situation. And make sure y'all like and subscribe. God bless the Fed. Whoa.